So today we're going to be looking at 3 matches from Justin Benjamin. He is the 70-kilogram representative on Team USA Beach Wrestling Team. He is currently my favorite beach wrestler. And we're going to be looking at 3 matches from his most recent competition. The Pan American Championships just took place a few weeks ago. And there are so many good nuggets that you can take from these matches and apply to your folk style wrestling game. His underhooks, his snatch singles, his snatch doubles, his leg attacks in general, and how you don't have to hit a knee because of the restrictive beach wrestling rule set. All of his attacks are really safe. Even his pinch headlock, which he did do feet to back, and if you go feet to back in beach wrestling, the match is automatically over for you guys that don't know. But he can even attempt that and bail on it without giving up any points. Snap downs, I mean, so many good things. His activity, his pressure. Let's get into it. So off the back, he makes contact over under, pummels in for the double unders, but he's gonna settle for that single underhook. He really likes operating from a lefty underhook. Does a lot of his offense from there. Well, he does his pinch headlock from there. Does a lot of his pressuring from there. Doesn't have anything else yet from that position. No throw by, anything of that nature. But he's really good at controlling his opponent and working for his throw. So when he has his underhook, his opponent has head position. Right there, he does something very important. Obviously, he likes operating from the hand fight. But when they break apart, when that clash is coming again, he's going underneath looking for a leg attack, which I like. So space is created, and he goes in, grabs that leg. And the reason I like this so much is the stances aren't like Greco, right? Where their guys are standing straight up. And obviously you can touch the legs. Because you can touch the legs, the stances are very similar to a freestyle stance, folk style stance that you would see at those in a typical wrestling competition. It shows that a lot of times you don't have to hit your knee to get in on the leg attack. Guys are just used to doing that. So here you see a good snap down. Now, I've been studying snap downs a lot. Have done a few videos on them. Just did a recent video on it regarding Magomed Ramazanov. Getting guys on their knees or getting guys in that tripod, quad pod position when their hands are on the mat, great for getting them out of position. Is a great position to score from as well. Rather you go front headlock and then eventually score like a basic go behind, head in the hole type of thing, like Magomed Ramazanov or Austin O'Connor, or rather you're quick and you get the angle like a Ono, Aliyev, Kadi Magomedov, who I also did a recent video on. So that's a position. I've been working on snap downs a lot lately and getting guys to that position. But in beach wrestling, once they hit their knee, it's an automatic point. So off the whistle, he tries his leg attack. Very safe because he's not hitting his knee. The opportunities for rear attacks in beach wrestling are a lot lower because of the type of attacks you're doing. Clears the collar tie right into the underhook. S grip. He likes to use the S grip in this position. He's going to try a foot sweep. Not bad from the pinch headlock position. Ed Scott hit one at the Cliff King Las Vegas a few years ago, Las Vegas tournament. But he's going to end up transitioning to trying a basic pinch headlock. Doesn't get it, but he forces the opponent into bad position. From here in a folk style match, you can easily transition into just running the guy over into a cow catcher, front headlock, a few things. But here, it's an automatic point. Very safe throw. So as soon as the match starts, second match, as soon as the match starts, club into the underhook, into the pinch headlock grip. As soon as he realizes he doesn't have it, he bails on it. That's very important to realize, right? Because if he hits his knee, he gives up a point. So he tries to throw, doesn't get it, tries to step in again, doesn't get it, and then he just bails. I never really thought about how much safer a pinch headlock is. Because the side you're going to, it's very difficult for them to just end up behind you and take your back or end up in rear standing, which you see on a lot of headlocks. Now, the headlock in general is more versatile. You don't need the underhook to hit it. You can hit the regular headlock from more of a variety of grips. So I'm not saying the pinch headlock is a better move, but in this instance, when you have the underhook, this is a benefit to the pinch headlock. It's a pretty safe technique. So club into the front headlock, doesn't get it. Now they're going to break apart. When they come back, easy snatch, right? Break apart, hand fight, go for the leg attack. Now he's going to get a basic takedown. Same rules as freestyle and Greco. It's not a takedown until your knee hits the mat. As a UWW sanctioned sport, not surprising that's the rule. But in folk style, that would have already been a takedown as soon as his hands hit the mat. So here, collar tie, underhook. His opponent has head position. His opponent always seems to have head position when he has his underhook. So he's gonna pinch headlock right into going feet to back in any sport that's a pin, right? What in any variation of wrestling that's a pin. Greco, freestyle, folk style, or beach wrestling. So he really likes that pinch headlock. This match starts. Look at that fake. Right, releases his hands, fake, his opponent ends up in that quad pod position. Now, because you cannot hit your knee in this sport, it's harder to catch the angle if you aren't super close to him, and he doesn't really operate from a front headlock. But getting guys out of position like that is very important and very useful. But he does end up coming up with an underhook, which he uses, and that snap leads to him having the position and getting a step out. In folk style, that could have easily been a stall call, and freestyle still as well a step out. So that fake still had usefulness. Easy snatch into the underhook, into the pinch headlock, into the attempt, doesn't work, and the next thing you know, goes down to the double. Have to slow that down. So much chain wrestling here. All of it is low risk. You can chain low risk and lower energy. You can easily chain this together, and you can keep this pace up even in a regular high school match. So, goes for the leg attack. His opponent is going to put in a wizard and pull his arm off the leg, up off the leg. This ends up getting him his underhook, which he likes. Goes pinch headlock grip, goes forward. The second he realizes I don't have it, he squares back up. As soon as he realizes he doesn't have it, he squares back up. Okay, they go back to the hand fight. Notice this, hey man, his legs are available. Right into the double leg, takes him down. And that's a takedown that applies to folk style and freestyle as well, which you love to see. That's a lot of offense, man. That's a lot of offense. As soon as it starts, again, back to that same leg attack. This time he actually gets in a little bit deeper. He's able to get that leg off the mat. Now, in beach wrestling, a takedown or a step out they're both 1 point, which is something I don't like about the rule set as much because you have less highlights, but that's beside the point. Obviously, if you guys get the leg up in the folk style match, you're smart enough to understand. Just go for the takedown. But even when he misses his leg attacks, he either ends up in a better position because he ends up with an underhook, which is common on the head and side single, or nothing happens, right? It's a lot harder to reattack when the guy isn't hitting his knee. He's not going down to the mat. You can apply this type of style to a folk style match easily. Still work in the times where you hit your knee or your other leg attacks, right? However, you can push this pace. For newer wrestlers, I think this is great because we ask newer wrestlers to have high offense, be offensive, but it's kind of like every time I shoot, I give up a go behind. So my initial thought process was get them really good at shot recovery, make them really good at the front headlock position when maybe they have a short drag or a dump, or when they get in on the leg, show them the S grip. So it's a really hard grip to break. But even that, a lot of guys get tired in that position. Those positions are also a lot harder to force stalemates from. A lot of kids, their grip break. That just happens. A lot of kids, even when they grab their tricep in the front headlock, they still give up the takedown, especially newer kids. I think this is a great style, especially to mix in with your other offense. But push the pace. I really enjoyed these matches from Justin Benjamin. Really fun to watch. I enjoy beach wrestling a lot, and I think it has a lot of benefit to folk style. So thank you for staying to the end of the video. I will see you on the next one.